Hello, my name is Myra Robinson. I'm an independent Mary Kay sales director, and your consultant and I are so glad that you took the time to join us today to hear a little bit more about how we do what we do and why we are so excited about our business in Mary Kay Cosmetics. I am an independent sales director. I've been building my Mary Kay business since May of 1997. And your consultant is so thrilled to have you listen to this video today. I may even be the one to have invited you. So, hi, and thank you for taking the time to listen. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, some facts and figures about Mary Kay, and some of the things that we have found after talking to successful Mary Kay consultants, why they decided to become a part of our company. The first thing I wanted to do is tell you a little bit about me. I started, like I said, in May of 1997. Unfortunately, Mary Kay found me at the end of a 12-year marriage that just wasn't going to fly. And I had to figure out how to pay for what two incomes used to pay for, now with one. And let's just face it, robbing Peter to pay Paul just got old. And the ends just weren't meeting. I had just been honorably discharged from the United States Navy. I was in paralegal school at the time and working a full-time job as an assistant manager at a local drugstore. Unfortunately, I worked in the position of management, which basically means I worked whenever the manager didn't want to. And when you work retail, you know how it is. You work nights, you work weekends, you work holidays, and let's just face it, it is very, very tough. And 50 hours in a week goes by really, really fast. And trying to finish my first degree, it was getting more and more tight with time. So I was extremely busy. And then, of course, the tumultuous time of going through a divorce can be heavy on anyone. And I was in the middle of all of that happening at the same time. And I really just wanted to let you know that there's never going to be a perfect time to start anything new, whether it's Mary Kay or not. But I want you to know how much we appreciate you having an open mind and an open heart to hear a little bit about our company. So let's just jump right in. My journey with Mary Kay started back in May of 1997. And I will tell you that it has been one of those amazing transformations of what's in my heart, what's in my mind, and who I am as a person. I'm so thrilled and excited to tell you some of the reasons why ladies just love Mary Kay. So here's the first thing. There are no quotas and territories in Mary Kay. There's no restrictions on who you sell to, where they live, or where you live. As long as they don't already have a Mary Kay consultant and you can love on her and take good care of her, you can have her as a customer. And there's no restrictions as far as where you live or where she lives. So that's a plus. So for all of you military girls or you spouses of military service members, no matter where you move, you can probably be sure that there's a lady in that area that's going to need you as a consultant. The second thing that I'm excited about, and that most Mary Kay consultants get excited about, is that there is in our company the priorities and the golden rule in our company. The priorities is God comes first, then your family, then your job. And everybody knows that when a lady is allowed to work in that order, everything just seems to work. When everything gets all out of whack, that's when things start to fall apart. Wouldn't you agree? So we have no territories, no quotas, and of course now the priorities and the principles of Mary Kay. Mary Kay is an equal opportunity in advancement. You don't have to compete for it. You don't have to sign for it, wait for somebody to retire or quit or move away. If you do what is required, you can move up as quickly as you want to in Mary Kay. And I call it either being a crock pot or microwave. Totally up to you. There's no right, there's no wrong. It is totally up to you. When you feel like you're ready to move up, you can do just that. And then a lot of ladies will ask me, well, you know what if I give Mary Kay a try and discover a year from now that, you know what, this was great. I think I would like to just go back to being a customer. This was an amazing experience, but I think I would like to move on to another avenue of life. Well, I am thrilled to let you know that Mary Kay has what's called a 90% buyback, which basically means if you decide that you want to have product on hand, like you see behind me now, you can feel free and secure in doing that so that you can take excellent care of your customers and put the products in their hands at the time of sale as opposed to having them wait for an order to come back. But you can rest assured that if at any time within your first year of purchasing a product, if you decide that you want to go back to being a customer, be 100% sure you want to do that, you can. And Mary Kay will give you 90 cents of every dollar that you spent. What in the world could you possibly lose by giving yourself an opportunity to try and go full force with this amazing company and give it everything that you've got? Come to training, come meet with your director, meet with your consultant, and let her show you the ropes and give it everything that you've got. And if you should discover that it wasn't quite your cup of tea, you can send the product back and get 90 cents of every dollar that you invested. You can't open up a hot dog stand or a dress shop with that golden parachute. And Mary Kay has put that in place for every single lady to give this a try. Another thing that ladies love about Mary Kay is the flexibility. We don't punch a time clock. You work as much as you want or as little as you want, depending on what your personal goals are. And you can rest assured that you'll be supported every step of the way. The next thing is the confidence and the self-esteem that ladies earn and learn and grow into as they move forward in their businesses. I've seen ladies come into Mary Kay very, very shy and just afraid to talk in front of a group of people, even just to get up and say their name. And then just after a very short time, with the love and the support that they've gained with the sister consultants, before you know it, they're like a tiny rosebud about to bloom, and they're taking that microphone and they're talking in front of groups, teaching ladies how to take better care of their skin. And it's so amazing to see. The next thing I find that I love is the recognition and the prizes. Everything from diamonds and trips around the world. You cannot beat the recognition that Mary Kay puts in place for all of her top performers in Mary Kay. And we call them summer diamonds and diamonds, because some are diamonds and some are not. But you know what? The prizes start off really small in the beginning. And as you grow and as you perform and as you become more and more proficient in your business, the prizes get bigger and better. But you know what? You are loved on and recognized every step of the way. And then the best part of where this all begins is that the training is free. It's local to wherever you are, in the form of success meetings, support materials that come in your starter kit, the InTouch system that you have access to 24/7, and all of your sister consultants near you and around you, not excluding your recruiter and your director. So does that sound pretty interesting so far? Well, that sounds really, really good. But then you really want to know sometimes about where the money comes from, right? So I'm just going to tell you how it goes. First of all, we make our income several different ways as a beauty consultant. The first way is by facials and parties. Facials and parties basically means there's a difference in numbers of ladies that you see at one time. Facials or double facials is where you have 1 or 2 ladies present, and a party is where you have 3 or more. And I'm excited about that because you can have as many as you want or as few as you want, depending on what your personal goals are. And then we have reorders. Because this is amazing consumable product, ladies are washing it down the sink twice a day, every day. And guess what? When they run out, who are they going to call, right? They're going to call you to find more favorites that they can enjoy for their personal use. I mean, they're going to buy it from somewhere. Might as well buy a little of it from you, right? And then, of course, on the go, you may have ladies that you find that will be already using the product and just don't have a consultant to buy it from. And because you are near to her and willing to take care of her, she's now going to become a new customer of yours. And that's exciting because these ladies love the product, because when they try our product, we are the #1 selling brand in facial skincare and color cosmetics and customer loyalty, which basically means once they try the product, they don't usually change. And I'm thrilled about that too, because I have customers in so many different states who have totally fallen in love with the product and fallen in love with me. And in turn, I have fallen in love with them too. And then, of course, on the internet, we have an amazing website that you'll be able to enroll in for your customers to be able to shop from you 24/7. And it's professionally designed and maintained for you. And all it is a simple enrollment once a year, and you get a great discount on it in your first year as a beauty consultant. So the opportunity is endless. Then the next avenue is what we call love checks. In Mary Kay, recruiting is not required. And a lot of times Mary Kay will be compared to what's called a pyramid. Well, Mary Kay is not a pyramid. We are a dual marketing entity, which basically means there's one wholesaler and one retailer. And we all buy our products for the exact same price directly from Mary Kay. And Mary Kay pays our commission checks directly from the company's profits. So your commission won't come out of my pocket and my commission won't come out of your pocket. It comes directly from Mary Kay. And what I love about that in and of itself is the commission checks are also limitless, because the way that I describe our team building in Mary Kay is just like losing weight, right? You can either diet or you can exercise or you can do both. And in Mary Kay, you can choose how much of both that you choose to do. So would you rather sell the product and make 50% on everything that you sell, or would you like to team build? Or would you like to do both? And in Mary Kay, you can do just that. So your love checks are totally up to you. And then, of course, the car program. Did you know that the pink Cadillac isn't the only car that Mary Kay consultants can earn? That's right. The very first car that you can earn is a white Chevy Cruze. The Chevy Cruze is amazing. It's an amazing sporty little car. And I will tell you, consultants and directors are enjoying it all over the United States. The next level cars are director cars. And the next level above the Cruze is the black Chevy Equinox or the black Ford Fusion. That's right, fully loaded and ready for action, right? Right above that one, until the end of 2015, we have a car right before the Cadillac, and it's so exciting. It's a black BMW 320i. Can you get excited? And you know, I have to tell you, the pink Cadillac, of course, is the true trophy on wheels. Now, if for some reason pink is not your color, or maybe you already have a fantastic car, if you decide, you can take the cash option for each level car instead if you like. That's right, you can take the cash option. For the Cruze level, which is called the Grand Achiever level, it's $375 a month. At the Ford Fusion Chevy Equinox level, it's $500 a month. And then, of course, at the Cadillac level, it's anywhere from $900 to $1,800 a month, depending on which Cadillac you have earned. I don't know about you all, but that's a house note for some people, right? And they also pay 85% of the insurance. I don't know about you all, but I have a driver who is under the age of 25, and everybody knows how expensive that can be. And guess what? Mary Kay pays 85% of the insurance. That is a blessing. So the car program, can you see how that can be a definite avenue of income? Well, of course, the tax deductions are another avenue of income. Could you get excited about being able to write off part of your cell phone bill, your utility bill, even square footage in your home, all because you have a home-based business like Mary Kay? I could get excited about that. And then finally is directorship or management with Mary Kay. At this particular level, the commission jumps up to larger numbers because you are building an amazing area of ladies who are diligently building their businesses. So Mary Kay compensates you at the management level for that responsibility as well. Can you not get excited about the opportunity to have avenues of income in addition to selling this amazing product? I know I sure did. And being a sales director with Mary Kay has been a true blessing to my family. So I'll tell you in closing the six qualities that we look for in a phenomenal consultant. First, we look for ladies who are busy. Busy ladies get things done, don't you? You're easy to train, you work fast, you walk fast, you talk fast, because you know what? If you want to get anything done, give it to a lady who already has a full plate. The second thing that we look for is we look for ladies who might have a little bit more of the month left over than money. You know what I mean? The ends aren't meeting, sort of like how it was for me when Mary Kay found me. And not like money rules the world, but when you have a little more money, you have a few more choices, don't you? And that's what we want. The third thing that we look for is we look for ladies who are not the typical sales type. And I know you're looking at me kind of crazy, but let me explain. The typical sales type can be kind of pushy and a little loud and arrogant sometimes. And we're in a very personal business. Ladies are going to be trusting you with their appearance. So they're going to remember how you treated them. So if you come off kind of loud and overbearing, she's going to fall in love with the product, I promise. She's just not going to call you to get it. So the typical sales type, we're not looking for ladies like that. We're looking for ladies who want to build relationships with people, not attack them with sales. Sound good so far? All right, three more. We look for ladies who might not know a whole lot of people. And I know that sounds a little strange too, but let me tell you why. Usually when you're working with anybody, especially friends and family, the first thing that they're going to ask you is, what's my discount and what can I get for free? And we know you can't make money like that, right? So that we encourage you to work with your friends and your family so that you get really good and really get comfortable with the product, when you get comfortable with presenting the product to ladies. And once you've done that and you start getting to the real customers or the customers outside of your friends and family, you're already kind of comfortable and you know what you're doing and you feel a lot more secure in your new business. All right, so now we look for ladies who are family oriented. That's right, you're going to do more for your family than you're even going to do for yourself, right? These ladies are motivated by their children, by their husbands, by their loved ones to give this a try, as opposed to an excuse not to try. Let's just face it, all the lights are not going to all be green for you to start something new. You might as well jump in and give it everything that you got while you can, because you know what? You never know what tomorrow is going to bring. So we look for ladies who are family oriented because you know what? They can be the biggest reasons for the biggest successes, right? And then finally, we look for ladies who can make a decision. You know what? I call this a Target or Walmart decision. I guarantee you, you can walk around Walmart for 30 minutes, pushing a buggy or carrying a basket and spend more than $100 because that's all that it takes to start a Mary Kay business. 100 plus tax and shipping. That's it. That's all that's required. And from there, you can decide how you would like to run your business. And your director and your recruiter will definitely be there to help you make those decisions. But it's 100. It's 100 plus tax and shipping. That's all that's required. Now, you're probably wondering, that sounds really, really good. But I promised you, there is just 3 questions I'm going to ask you at this point. And I'm hoping that you'll get back in touch with your recruiter or your director and tell her the answer to one of these 3 questions. C is, you know what? This was great. I was so glad to erase all of the questions that I had about Mary Kay, but I think I'll be most happy at this point just being a customer and holding a couple of parties for my consultant so that she can move forward in her business and so that I can get some free product, right? That's C. Or B is, you know what? Buy me a cup of coffee. You kind of intrigued me now. I got a couple of questions for you. I'm not really saying yes. I'm not really saying no, but you know what? Buy me a cup of coffee and let me pick your brain a little bit. That's B. Finally, there's A. A means, you know what? Absolutely. I've been praying for something, looking for something, and you know what? You don't lose anything by trying. And you know what? If it doesn't work out for me within a year, I'll just go back to being a customer. So absolutely, sign me up. So are you a C, a B, or are you an A? Well, I can't wait to find out what your answer is. And I know your consultant is just dying and chomping at the bit to hear what your thoughts are about the video that you're seeing today. And as I promised, there is a secret word, the secret password that you want to give back to your consultant with your answer. And this password is Eagle. Eagle is the password. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And my heart is just overflowed with the opportunity to be the one to share with you a little bit more about our amazing company of Mary Kay Cosmetics. Please feel free to ask your consultant or your director or go to marykay.com for any further information that you may require to help you decide what products you may fall in love with or what this opportunity could do for you. Be blessed and have a fantastic day.